D is for determination. Yep. The difference between the possible and the impossible lies in the person's determination. And it's one key factor, because if you don't put in either of any of these letters, then you're going to get a lot of difficult situations, and there'll be a point where you can't keep up with it. But if you take in every single point that's being said here, and if you just remember it whenever something's going wrong, then it'll more than likely help you. Next. Some people succeed because they are destined to succeed, but most people succeed because they are determined to succeed. Now that guy, you wouldn't think that he'd jump over a whole team, basically. But the guy, he probably was really determined to score a touchdown or whatever, right? And because he was determined to do it, look at it, he's flying. He actually scored a touchdown. Next. And Thomas Edison, click again. After 9,999 experiments, it finally worked. He got the light bulb working. What's one thing you should take out of it? He was determined to succeed. He never gave up. Never, ever, ever. And after 9,999 times, I'm sure you and I would pretty much give up and just say, oh, whatever, I'll become a tailor or something. No, he kept at it. And now, he is in the history books forever and ever, and we'll be respecting him for eternity. Next. Yep, E is for effort. Some people only dream of success, while others wake up and work hard at it. Everyone can say, yeah, I want to grow up, I want a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, 10,000 girls, and a mansion. You can dream it all, but the difference between doing something and actually acting it out is massive. We want to be the best company ever, but these are only thoughts. You have to change your thoughts into actions. It's like in IBT we learned, there's an analog signal and a digital signal, right? To go from one modem to another, you need to change the analog into a digital, and then you have to change it back. So we have to change our thoughts into actions, and then when we do our actions, we have to change it into thoughts and reassess what's going on. And that's the only way we're going to be able to succeed as well. Next. So Isaac Newton persisted for 20 years before he could prove the law of gravitation. 20 years, that's quite a long time. That's more than we've all been living, basically. And he kept at it every single day for 20 years until he could finally prove it. And again, as you can see, he's made his picture of Microsoft. Next. The world has a lot of starters, but very few finishers. I was in the right place at the right time. I caught the vision of where the computer industry was going, but more important, I took action. And this is said by Bill Gates of Microsoft, and nothing more needs to be said because even the things we're using today are because of this guy. Next. Hard work is must, rest is rust, no pain, no gain. There's only one place in the world where success comes before work, and that's in the dictionary. And F is the last letter of our ladder. Next. Without faith, nothing is possible. With faith, nothing is impossible. Sorry, that's just some of the kids I teach anyway. Next. Abraham Lincoln said, without divine assistance, I cannot succeed. With it, I cannot fail. I mean, yeah, you might be an atheist, you might not believe in God or whatever, right? But if you think that there's something you can do, and if you think of it and you try making yourself believe that you can, if you have the courage to do it, if you're determined to do it, if you put in the effort, and you have the faith that, yeah, if some things go wrong, it'll get better, then you will succeed. It doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. It's just the mental concept you have to understand, basically. Don't tell God how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big your God is. You don't have to. Now that's something we should really remember, because everyone can go whinge to their friends or whinge to their parents that, yeah, the questions are too screwed up, the syllabus points weren't answered or whatever, right? But if you just say, oh yeah, I failed this test, I'm going to do better next time, I'll work hard. Maybe there was something I did wrong, there wasn't something someone else did wrong. And if you try improving yourself instead of telling others what to do, then the whole group, as 26 individuals, will improve as well. And that'll give us a huge advantage over many other groups because they don't realize it. The way to the top is easy for some. It's difficult for others, but it is open to everyone. So we can't assume that, oh yeah, he's got the brains, he's smarter than me, she's smarter than me, she's got the good look, she'll become a model. Whatever. You can't think of it like that. You have to say, yeah, if she can do it, why can't I? Basically. It's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, right? We don't, it's subconscious, so we think that, oh no, I can't. If you're playing soccer or something, and then there's a big guy coming towards you with like huge muscles, and he's gonna run over you like a tractor or something, and you think, oh no, I can't get to the ball. But that's your mistake, because you think you can't get the ball, right? But if you think you can get the ball and you try to get it, even if you don't, you know you did your best, and that's all that counts as well. Next. Just remember, A for aim, B for belief, C for courage, D for determination, E for effort, and F for faith, and we are sure to succeed. Positive attitude, it changes everything.